Welcome to Baby's Birthday. Each show joins a mum-to-be and counts down to the birth of their baby, revealing all the drama, laughter and tears involved in giving birth. Because let's be honest, giving birth is never a walk in the park. To help chart each birth, this is the Baby's Birthday Clock. It's there to count down to each mum's due date. And once labour kicks off, the clock kicks in and times the birth so you know exactly how long each mum's been in labour, whether it's 2 hours or a whopping 20 hours. All the action of the birth is boiled down into a half-hour show. So, we'd better crack on.
We're off.
Today we meet older mum Allison and her family as she goes into labour. But the birth doesn't go smoothly, and it's not for the faint-hearted.
Allison, do you know what's happening?
I really thought one of them were going to die.
It's something sticking in me.
It's not me.
It's the problem.
That's how we got where we are today.
Allison and Jeff Smith found love second time around and have been together 10 years. Allison has 2 sons from a first marriage, 21-year-old Mark and 19-year-old Darren, and a 9-year-old daughter called Leanne with Jeff. At 45, Allison's no spring chicken, which means giving birth comes with loads more risks and dangers.
A lot of people are worried about me because of my age and everything, and they just want it over, and me and the baby both to be okay. Obviously, my husband is going to be there, and probably my sister, because I need somebody to make me laugh and keep me calm, and hopefully that's what she's going to do, because we just laugh anyway at anything, so that's why she's coming.
Oh, here we go, Luke. One of both of you. You did well, Luke.
Short, Sam. We had to take a photo of him now and again, just in case he got lost. I truthfully didn't expect to have another baby. I thought at my age that I would be menopausal. And then when my period was late, I was a bit shocked and I thought, this is menopause now. And then just one day I decided, well, I'll just try a pregnancy test and see.
When she brought the pregnancy test round to mine and told me to have a look at it, and I nearly dropped off my kitchen floor because it was the last thing I expected.
And I think I did one every week, really, and they all kept coming back positive. And it was a bit of a shock. But I thought, I'm not going to get past 10 weeks. I was convinced that I wouldn't get past 10 weeks. Now that I've got to 39 weeks, I'm absolutely amazed, really, that I've gone this far. And when it is born, it will be a shock, I think, because you know that it's going to come and things, but it's just unbelievable when it actually happens. And it's like other people just finding out that they're pregnant. You just find out that you've got this baby, and it's a miracle, really.
Has he got tennis balls in his pocket? He always had tennis balls in his pocket when he had his photo shoot.
Why?
I don't know why.
Coming from such a big family, there was 7 children in my family, and I just can't imagine a life without children. When I had Leanne, and I didn't think that I was going to have any more children, I felt really sorry for her that she hadn't got a sister, because I've got so many sisters, and I just couldn't imagine a life without a sister. And I did feel sorry for her on that. To me, I feel as though I'm doing something for her, giving her a sister, because I just can't imagine anybody living without a sister, really.
Allison and her sister Lisa are all geared up for the birth. But we've not heard much from hubby Jeff.
Yes, I ought to be at the birth, but I do work for a security firm, and depending on my shift times and when I'm working, it might be a bit difficult to get there right on time, but hopefully I will be there for the birth.
My husband's a bit too quiet, you see. He's not... I don't know how to describe him, really. His body will be there, but he doesn't actually put things into words. He's not... He's very quiet and reserved, a bit like me.
Oh, you're doing a good job there. You're probably smiling as well.
I'm not looking forward at the birth of Allison probably swearing at the midwife. which happened last time, and probably having a real go at me as well.
I'll have to go and put the kettle on.
I've done it.
Oh, have you? That's very good of you.
I don't really want
If I could stay calm, I know that it would be easier. So that's what I'm going to try and do this time. Just try and stay calm and think, you've done it before, you can do it again and it will soon be over with. That's what I'm hoping to do.
During Allison's pregnancy, Jeff's proven himself to be quite the modern man.
Even though I help around the house, I think I've just done a little bit more in every job I do, which is do the housework, make the bed, do anything I can, you know what I mean? I've just improved or done a little bit more to what I normally do. Do you really want a brew?
Well, just make it. If I don't drink it, we can always throw it away.
The pregnancy in the early stages went very well. There was no major problems, but as we've got nearer the time, obviously Allison's had a few problems, morning sickness and things like that. We did have a false alarm. One night we had to go to the hospital. She was checked and everything was all right, but she was having the normal pains, contractions, and we obviously thought that was the time, but it wasn't. And she still seemed to have a good days and bad days, I suppose, as every woman does.
Shut up.
Are you enjoying that lovely cup of coffee I've made for you?
Well, the last one we made with milk, this is made with water. It doesn't quite have the same texture.
Can't afford all that milk.
As Allison is in her mid-40s, there is a much higher risk of there being complications and problems during her labour, and Allison has prepared herself for the possibility that her baby has Down syndrome.
At 20 weeks, I went for a scan, and they did a test where they measured the back of the baby's neck, which the baby's neck was thicker than it should be, and that's when they told me there was a chance of Down syndrome. I'd like a healthy baby, but if it's not healthy, then it's still my baby. So long as it's alive and breathing, that's all that matters.
If Allison was in her 20s, the chances of her baby being Downs would be 1 in 2,000. At 45, the odds are now massively higher. There is a 1 in 30 chance Allison's daughter will be Down syndrome. 2 days later, Allison is just over an hour into labour with Jeff and Lisa by her side.
This is a partogram. It's what we do all year. A partogram. That, and it's all your observations and things in labour and how well you're progressing.
At least that's working. And I think it was round about 8:15 when I got there. And I still weren't convinced. I thought they were going to send me home, but they didn't. And they examined me and said I was 5 centimetres dilated, so I thought, well, I must be in labour then. Hey, if it stays like this, I can cope. Just keep saying it's mind over matter. I'll pretend it's a pea, and I've got past it, or a gallstone.
But there was nothing really happening. She was having contractions and the gas in her was there and she wanted a drink of water and I was handing her water. And Lisa was there supporting everything. And it was going really well.
Sunburn man, you are. No, it's the ice I want, love. No, come on. Play fair, that's better. Hope your hands are clean. Right, that'll do. Don't wet bed. You prayed for this, didn't you? You, deafhead, you prayed for this.
Oh, she's on one now.
That I'd go into labour tonight, so you wouldn't have to perform.
That was the plan.
It's always like this, or is this the gas in there?
No, she's always like this, love. Then they showed me the gas and air, which that were special, that, because I was saving it. She asked me did I want to go, and I said no, I'll save it for later. So I still carried on, and I think it was about I don't know if it was 9:15 or 10:15 when I started on that. We're off.
Okay. I'm just going to go and cut that last foot head so she has done with it.
Come on, child, make an appearance. What time did we come in?
8 o'clock-ish, were it?
No, 9:15.
9, 10, 11, 12, 1. It should be about 1:15. I'm not going no longer than 1:15. I'm not breaking with tradition. Jesus, my left hip. Oh. Move down, not up. Oh dear. Oh. Oh. If you squeeze my hand any tighter, it'll bloody fall off. You just hold, and I'll do squeezing, because I'm getting pins and needles.
You squeezing. You just holding my hand.
Because I'm alright at the minute.
Due to Allison's age, there is a higher possibility of complications.
Are you timing these contractions?
As Allison's contractions get stronger, problems start to develop.
Then as the pains got stronger, Allison had more gas in her. And the real next thing I understood, everything was fine. The midwife who'd been out came back in and said that there was a problem.
Now they've gone from 10 breaths of this to 25. Now they're getting stronger. Now what does that say? Does that say the same or does it say different?
She looks like you're having regular pains, but I'm going to have to just change your position more.
Right.
Just turn the other side. You just stop filming, please.
After just over 3 hours of labour, things are not looking good at all. Jeff and Lisa are having to face the nightmarish reality they could lose either Allison or the baby.
Allison, do you know what's happening?
Coming up, Allison's labour continues.
Do I want the baby to be alive or Allison to be alive?
We're back with 45-year-old Allison, who is 3 hours and 4 minutes into labour. With her are husband Jeff and sister Lisa, and Allison's birth has run into serious complications.
She looks like you're having regular pains, but I'm going to have to just change your position more.
Right.
Just turn the other side. You just stop filming, please.
This midwife was examining me and all I heard was, your baby's pooed inside you, we've got to get it out, turn the cameras off, and that's all I heard. And as I looked at the monitor, I noticed that the baby's heartbeat had gone down to 78. So I just went into panic mode then. And, well, from there it just went mad, really.
The fact that Allison's baby defecated inside her is an indication it's in distress, and usually means it's being deprived of oxygen. The baby's heartbeat has now dropped dramatically. The baby urgently needs to be born, or else she could die.
Right, can we get that oxygen on her, please?
Get this oxygen on her. It's all right.
Come on, Allison. Come on. Come on.
Allison, do you know what's happening? Everything just happened all at once and everybody was in that room. And baby's heartbeat, Allison said that she saw it at 74 or something like that. I saw it go right down to below 30 and it was absolutely horrendous. Because I thought one of them's going to go. I really thought one of them was going to die.
I can remember a lot of shouting and somebody taking that gas and air off me, which were murdered at because I was in real pain then.
I can't describe the fear and the feeling that I had. And I come out of him and thought, I can't cry in front of Jeff, I can't cry in front of Jeff because I've got to be strong for him now because he's panicking and worried. In fact, I've never seen Jeff. His emotion on his face and the colour just drained out of him, and Jeff is just Jeff.
When things started to go wrong, obviously, you don't know what to do really. You're there, your mind's going all over. And when they said theatre, she was going to the theatre, I didn't know what to think. I just thought, who's going to be alive at the end of it all, really. That was my main concern, because it was going so well at the time, and then it just, everything changed so rapid.
Have you got to sleep? I'll do my band damage to tell him what you want, but, you know, we'll do our best.
Just going to get baby out.
And the one big concern for me was if anybody came to me and asked if there was any complications, what would I have to do? What, you know, would I go say, I want the baby to be alive or Allison be alive? Because I just don't think I could have handled that. I don't.
Yeah. It's just important we get baby out now, Allison, love, honestly. 3.
The hospital have reacted quickly and rushed Allison to theatre. Jeff is with her, but all Sister Lisa can do is wait for news, whether good or bad.
Allison was in so much pain because she wasn't dilating at all. And so they whipped her down to theatre for a section. And she kept saying, I want to go to sleep, I want to go to sleep. Anyway, they put her to sleep. Well, they said, they come in and told me that they'd put her to sleep, and the next minute they said that she was awake. And it was just so scary. I mean, you can hear that heartbeat, and it would, and then it just, and I've only ever seen her cry 4 times, if that, and to see her and be so frightened, it were awful. It were really awful, because she's so strong.
And then the next thing, I was in stirrups with all the lights shining in front of me, ready for a caesarean. And all I kept asking, will you put me to sleep, will you put me to sleep? And they didn't, because on the way down to this operating theatre, I'd dilated fully and she was coming on her own.
They was telling her to push as much as she could, but she'd had that much gas in her by then, I don't think she could really understand what they were saying. And the next thing I heard that the surgeon had said that the baby had dropped.
The next contraction, they told me I had to push, which normally you wouldn't do. You'd wait until you had a proper pushing pain. And then they connected this thing to her head to actually suck her out. So it was like 2 pushes for her head out, and then the 3rd push, they sucked her out really, and she'd come out fuller. But it was horrible, and I thought I was going to die, or the baby would die.
I literally prayed, I was really praying that they save both of them, they can save both of them.
And I looked at the baby and there was no sound at all the first few seconds, and I kept looking at her, and suddenly there was a noise and she started to cry, and that's when all the emotions went, and I just realised that everything was going to be okay. So I turned around to Allison, and she was in absolute agony at this time. But I think we finally got her through it, and I'm just so pleased that we did.
Is baby okay?
Baby's okay.
How big?
6'14".
Is that all?
Josie, can you bring Leanne now?
Is she alright?
Feed it right away.
Is Allison alright?
Yeah, I will.
Is Allison okay?
Allison's alright, she's been stitched, that's all.
Right.
Took a bit of fighting,
Right.
but it's done, everything.
And baby's okay?
Yeah. You come in a minute, just...
Wait till Leanne first.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll let Leanne wait first for that. But the baby's fine, is she?
Yeah.
My leg's shaking a bit and my hands hurting where that's in, but apart from that, I'm alive and that's all that matters.
Is there any chance that I get to hold her?
Oh, if I have to.
Yeah?
Are you alright, lover? Are you going home with your dad?
We're just so glad now that everything did turn out perfect.
After 9 months of waiting for Nicky Lou's dramatic arrival, Allison and Jeff's waiting is not over yet. Tomorrow, they will find out if their daughter has Down syndrome.
Wide awake now, aren't you? Yeah. The idea is you stay awake now till 10 o'clock tonight. Don't eat the towel. That's a good girl. And then at 10 o'clock you can go to sleep. Although it's your dad's night for having you, so you better know. Stay awake all night. And be sick all over him. Just like you're every other night. Don't make no exceptions just because it's your dad. Are you listening? After the baby was born, the midwife that had been there from the beginning, she was talking to me and she said about a home birth, that if it had have been a home birth, it would have been a completely different outcome, which I could see that then. She never actually said the word Downs to me, but she knew that there was a chance, and she come to me after and she said, I can't say for sure, but the paediatrician will come in the morning and examine her, but from what I can see, she looks all right to me. And that was the only thing that was mentioned at the night. And then at the morning, the doctor, he come really early and he examined her. I didn't care by then. She were alive and that's all that mattered. So I weren't bothered what he said. As long as she were breathing, that's all that mattered. And he examined her and then he just said, she's perfectly fine.
When Nicky Louise arrived, you're just on top of the world, really. It's my second daughter, obviously, I've been through it once before, but with the complications we had, it was just so wonderful that she'd actually arrived and delivered, and both of them was absolutely fine.
This baby, to me, was meant to be, because Allison had suffered like miscarriages, she lost so many babies. And for her to actually carry this baby full term and be fine, healthy, this baby was meant to be. So, fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
Allison's labour lasted 3 hours, 58 minutes and 32 seconds. After all the drama and heartache, Nicky Lou is here and the perfect addition to the family.
Getting the sweat on.
Today we meet Kirsty, who is having a home birth. And when she goes into labour, she raises the roof.
Even though I'd remembered it really badly, I thought, oh my God, it's even worse.
Kirsty and her Italian husband Antonio met when they were working together in a restaurant, and love blossomed over the spaghetti. They got married in 2003, and the couple also have a 2-year-old son called Alex. And just in case you hadn't noticed, that bump is baby number 2.
We're having a baby girl, hopefully. That's what we've been told, so I really hope so. Not decided on a name yet. We're having a few issues with that at the moment, so I think we're just going to see what she looks like when she's born.
With Alessandro, we already knew it. Probably, I don't know, because it was our first one, and we knew. Now we just don't know. You know, probably it's too many names, and we can't decide.
Kirsty is having a baby at home. Although home births are discouraged because of the possible risks and complications, Kirsty's not fazed and is sure she's made the right decision.
I'm looking forward to seeing if it's easier with your second birth and if having her at home makes any difference. And obviously just looking forward to her being born and being here.
Just can't wait, and gonna be, you know, daddy's girl.
Kirsty was due to give birth 2 days ago, but the baby doesn't seem to want to make an appearance, whereas everyone else would like her to get a move on, especially Mum.
Obviously people just interested to know about the baby, but it gets frustrating when every time you look at your mobile phone you've got, 15 texts. Have you had the baby yet? I think it's worse because things started to happen pain-wise a few weeks ago, and we thought that she'd be either on time or early, but she's not. So she's obviously going to be another awkward one. Just one? Two. No, just one. Once you go past your due date, you do start getting fed up because you think, 9 months is long enough and they should be here by now. How many times have we read this? Come on then. I'm nervous this time, more than last time, I think, because when it's your first, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. And now it's a case of, I know what's coming.
1 day later and 3 days overdue, the baby is coming, and it's all happening at Kirsty's house. 1 in 5 women who plan a home birth have to go to hospital to have their baby due to complications. So Kirsty's dream birth still may not happen at home, but so far, so good. Midwives Sue and Chris have arrived to deliver Kirsty's baby at home.
I've decided on a home birth mainly because of Alessandro. I didn't want to go into hospital and leave him, and for him to associate the baby as taking me away from him. That was the main reason, but also I just think that I'd be more relaxed. It'd be nice when it's over to get in my own bed and wake up in my own house, and for people to come and visit me at different periods rather than everybody coming at 2 o'clock when it's visiting and feeling really overwhelmed by it all. So
a home birth means the only pain relief available to Kirsty is gas and air. But to be fair, she's making the most of it. While hubby Antonio looks after son Alex, Kirsty's best mate Julie is acting as birthing partner because she's been through it all herself.
Antonio was good the first time with Alex, but I think it was more distressing for him. So if he wasn't there, I don't have to worry about how he was coping with seeing, me in pain. It wasn't so much that I was asking her to do things like rub my back or anything. It was just to know that she was there, and because we were at home, things like making drinks for the midwives and just making me feel like secure. I'm feeling pretty horrible. No, I'm not. It really hurts, but it's not as bad as it could be. The midwives came at 2:30. I think, what time is it? About 7:30.
I think this cat's the reincarnation of a midwife. Were you a midwife?
Kirsty's really going at that gas and air, and who can blame her?
I'm going to have another check in about half an hour to an hour and see if we're dilating anymore. I think there's talk of breaking waters and things, I'm not sure.
What's the tea? They always used to say boil lots of boiled water. And it's not for anything other than tea. For the midwives, yeah.
Kirsty's labour pains are getting really intense, and the gas and air is coming in very handy, although Kirsty's getting through the stuff and the midwives have had to pop out for extra supplies.
The midwife's just going to get some more gas and air because this is the last tank, so hoping that we're not going to run out. That's like forefront of my mind at the minute. I always kept saying, oh God, it's awful, and I can remember this, but as soon as the contraction started, I thought, oh my God, it's worse than I remember. It's worse, even though I'd remembered it really badly. I thought, oh my God, it's even worse.
5 hours, 45 minutes and counting.
What are you focusing on when you have a contraction?
Nothing really.
I think they're between 2 and 3 minutes, aren't they?
Sometimes one comes immediately after, and then, like, just then before then there was a gap because of the way I was lay. But they're like, I'll have one and then just a short break and then another one. Sometimes not even 2 minutes, I'm not sure. You lose sense of time though, don't you?
And just take your blood pressure, Kirsty.
I'm alright, still rocking on.
Yeah, which stage you are.
The examinations that the midwife carried out, they didn't faze me because I knew that the midwives were professional. If there was any cause for concern, they wouldn't have let me continue at home.
During a home birth, midwives have to do regular checks. If there are any problems, such as high blood pressure, Kirsty will have to be rushed to hospital so they can offer advanced care to ensure she and her baby are safe.
It's a little bit elevated when we first came. I think you were anxious.
I was a bit, yeah.
I think you thought I was going to say you're not in labour.
I'd say because normally my blood pressure's quite low.
Yeah, it's fine. I think it was just at the beginning. And you were worried about your little boy and what was going to happen. And
the gas and air might be helping Kirsty, but it doesn't half make a racket. Kirsty's been in labour all night, and hubby Antonio and son Alex are now up waiting for news. The baby doesn't seem far off, but Kirsty's waters still haven't broken. Over to you, Sue.
There's a point where you think the membranes may rupture spontaneously, and that's what we're aiming for, because that's the natural and we're keeping everything normal. And while the membranes are intact, she's coping very well. But there comes a point where the baby's probably imminent to be born, and it may be just the membranes that just need rupturing at that point. So if I think that, then we'll go ahead with it.
Getting the sweat on. The midwives thought when my waters were to be broken that it would be better for the camera to leave the room, just as it's quite an invasive procedure and it can also be quite painful.
And once Kirsty's waters are broken, we're off. Although Kirsty seems to think there's a problem with the gas and air.
Gas and air! You've got it!
No, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath.
After the break, after 6.5 hours of labour, the hard work really begins.
What's the matter?
Gas and air!
We're back with Kirsty, who's having her baby at home. She's been in labour for 6.5 hours. Her husband and son are waiting in the kitchen for news, and the baby's not far off. To relieve the pain, Kirsty's going at the gas and air like there's no tomorrow.
Gas and air! You've got it!
No, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath.
After sucking on gas and air, you start feeling like you're a bit drunk.
Do it now!
But it doesn't half help with the pain.
No!
What's the matter?
Gas and air!
You took it out of your mouth, Kirsty. Kirsty.
It is half a time there, sweetheart.
Sorry.
It's all right. Do you want to take it out?
Listen now, as the baby's ready, just before the baby's ready to be born, you're going to feel very strange. Just keep focusing now on this breathing and just try and tune into my voice. As well as Julie's, Julie's doing a good job there. But try and listen to what I'm saying. You've come on stronger now with the membranes rupturing. You like you're stronger now, Kirsty? Yeah.
They come stronger and more frequently now.
Are we having baby on your tummy? Alright. Just leave me alone now, Sue.
When I was using the gas and air, it made me feel very spaced out, and I was sort of aware of other people but not really conscious of what was going on. I was in a self-contained little bubble, really.
Do you feel like you want to push with any of them yet?
The only problem with gas and air is that Kirsty may get too spaced out when she needs to push. If she pushes at the wrong time, she may do herself some damage. So the time has come to cut back a bit on the canisters.
I'm ready. I'm really ready. I'm ready.
Okay, when your body tells you to push, it's important that you go with it.
I'm doing it.
Excellent.
Well, when you get an urge to push now, when you feel like you do,
Yeah.
keep it a nice, long, steady one. Keep it like the traction
Try and do it for
almost.
10. Yeah.
And then a nice breath in, and then it'll come again, and then you'll hear me voice in little pushes. Okay, so I'm nice, gentle delivery.
Are we nearly there?
I would say so now, yeah.
Okay, we'll put her straight on your tummy so you can get the skin-to-skin contact, yeah?
This reminds me of how women had babies years ago in front of the fire.
Have you got to name this baby? Isabella. Isabella. That's nice.
Week before we'd had her, we'd still not decided. And then about 3 days before, I said I still really, really like Isabella, and Antonio did as well. So we told Alex that the baby was called Isabella, but we were going to keep it a surprise until, you know, for everybody else, until she was born. There's no real significance to the name apart from the fact we both like it. It's also an Italian name. You know, we couldn't have Alessandro and Sarah. It just doesn't sound right.
everyone's getting ready for those last few pushes. It's going to get a lot worse before it gets better.
This leg's a bit precarious here, isn't it? It's all right, I'll come round it, it's all right.
Just put that there, put baby on your tummy.
Try and bend your legs up and out. It just expands your pelvis. There's a bit more room for this baby's head to hit that pelvic floor and come round. And you're absolutely perfect now.
When they broke my waters, it makes the contractions more intense because your waters are cushioning the baby's head against the cervix. So when there's no water there, it's impact. I had this one feeling, and I think the midwife had said she'd come down a bend or something, I don't know, that really, really hurt. And I think that's the only time I actually did make quite a big noise.
Kirsty, listen now, lips together.
And pushing your bum to your bum. Right to your bum.
If you've got that pushing contraction
can you just put
now.
that's the girl. Put your arms.
Good girl. Go on, we can see the baby's head
Like
now.
toilet pushing, as though you're having a big poo. You can do it, you can do it. Baby's coming now, she's coming.
Text visible.
Even though I'd remembered it as being painful, when they started, I thought, oh my God, I didn't. Now it's coming back to me, and you know, as soon as they start, you know, oh God, I thought it was bad, but it's worse.
Absolutely fine.
She's got really well with this, hasn't she?
When it comes back now,
Yeah.
you're quite strong.
Yeah.
But no
Nice
screaming.
breath.
Lips together.
Use all your energy now. You've got that. And just a
Down.
nice
Go
long
on.
push. Listen to what I'm saying now. Just keep that push coming. Okay, lovely, lovely,
Go on,
lovely.
good girl.
Well done. Come on, your baby's head's coming out now. Take a breath in. Breath in.
There's the head, baby Isabella's first appearance. Just 2 arms, 2 legs and a body to go.
Well done.
Good girl. That is beautiful.
Absolutely brilliant.
Now just a nice normal breath now.
Just breathe easy. Good girl. Hello, Isabella.
Focus now on your next one and we'll have your baby.
Do you want to feel?
When the midwife said, the baby's head's there, do you want to touch it? I did, because I didn't do it with Alex. It was really bizarre to think that I was actually touching my daughter's head whilst the body was still inside and I'd still not actually finished the job. But it just gave me a nice incentive to get the body out and to finish it off, really.
Next one, listen to Sue.
Okay.
All right, when you're ready, tell me when. Yeah?
Go for it.
Okay.
Good girl.
Good girl. Good girl. Keep it coming.
Keep it going.
Keep it coming. Good
And
girl.
again. Go on.
Come on.
Come
Good
on,
girl.
baby bunting.
Come on. Good girl. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Look at your baby now. Look at your baby.
It's finally here, after 6 hours, 54 minutes and 2 seconds of labour.
Get Antonio. When she was placed on my stomach, obviously, that's the feeling when you just feel that intense love straight away. There's just no doubt about it. I was always saying, oh, I don't know if I could ever love anybody as much as I love Alex, and does your love divide between them? And I think it might have been Julie that said, no, your love just doubles for both, you know, you've got abundance of it. Is it a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, baby girl.
She's got chunky thighs.
Is she?
Yeah?
Thighs like the midwife.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Tied up.
She's just like Alex.
Yeah.
She looks exactly like Alex.
Oh, you're all caught up.
Oh. Hello, is it?
Done, baby.
Okay, baby girl. Alex, it's your baby sister. She's here now.
Oh. And you're a little individual person now. You're separated from mummy.
Come on, my girl. Let's just get you out of this wet.
We've got this nice dry towel for you.
Put her next to you.
No, it's just I need her to do with another pillow. Has she been caught now?
Yeah. Come on, move your elbow
Just
up and
put
try.
that there to keep her warm. Do you want to lift? Are you going to breastfeed her?
Yeah.
Right. Do you want to lift your nightie up then?
I tried to breastfeed her, but I was sort of laying in a really awkward position, and she wasn't ready at that point, so I just left it. But I'd heard that if you put them to the breast within the first hour, it's easier because Alex struggled latching on. It took me a couple of days, but within the hour she was having a feed and she was fine anyway. You are a gorgeous little girl. You are so sweet. You have given me a nightmare time. Oh, you're beautiful. When Isabella was born, it was obviously just complete elation that she was okay, that she was finally here. It was so lovely that my husband and my son came in and Alex got to see her immediately, even though he was a bit unsure because she was quite purpley when she was born. She was a bit, tired, and I think until she was dressed and a bit cleaner, he didn't really feel like he wanted to, handle her or anything. But it was just so nice just to be there with my son and with my husband and just my best friend. And, it was, everybody will say the same thing. It's like the best feeling in the world, and it is.
Ooh, I can't see it.
She's only peeped at us. She hasn't opened her eyes fully yet. They will be blue, yes, they're all blue. Shall we see? Does she look like you, Alex? That's a good boy. There's your girl.
You give me cuddle. Right.
That was very good. That's the baby.
That's your baby
That's the baby sister.
It's because it's crying.
Yeah.
You had that when you were born. You had white.
I have white, that one.
Yes, well, we can come off. In 2 days, this will be all gone.
It was really nice to hold the baby for the first time because it's just the culmination of everything that you've been through the past 9 months. Especially, I'd had a difficult pregnancy and I was tired, and at times I'd sit and cry and think, is it all worth it? And I've had enough. And then when she's there and you can see her and you actually do think, it has been a horrible 9 months, but it's finished now. And look, I've got a really beautiful little girl, and Alex was made up with her, and Antonio was really happy, and it was just like completes the family now. That's all I can say, really. It's just complete.
After a labour lasting almost 7 hours, baby Isabella is safe, well, and settled into the family home she was born in with mum, dad, and big brother.